Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach, hoping his guys took full advantage of the late season off week in the schedule, trying to heal up now for the stretch run. On the other side, his counterpart, the Commanders head coach. His team also on the bye last week, so both teams should come in here with fresh legs and ready to go. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
I think if you asked every player around the league, going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before. And hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues. And they certainly want a different result today.
Former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The NFL's active leader in sacks, Von Miller. He gets in to register sack 19 on the season. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the first down.
That's good for a Washington Commanders. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
A pass complete to Noah Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Commander's first down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
The 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Throwing on second down. Daniels. He's going to run it. And he will score! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Commanders 7, Broncos nothing.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Broncos offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. On first down, here's Nix to throw.
Nix's pass.
From the 33, here's second down and 4.
5-yard gain. Brings up second
From
down.
the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll step up and run, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
15. First down, Denver.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was brought down by Kendall Fuller. A 6-yard pickup brings up second down. At the Commanders' 40.
Here's Nix to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
To J.K. Dobbins. It's a gain of 3.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have a Broncos first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches.
Broncos.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
He'll give it to Dobbins.
At the 33-yard line.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now a 3rd and 2. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. They'll throw. It's Nix. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he will dive into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. A first down throw for Nix. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing. Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Nix going to look to throw. Oh, in trouble. And down he goes.
There's no real fancy explanation here, Mike. I mean, he just flat out beats the guy in front of him, and I don't think they could have drawn up a better start here in the opening quarter.
Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this will not be returnable, as this kick will go out of bounds.
At their own 24-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's third down.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the give to Eckler. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Eckler. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Washington first down. First and 10.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Now Daniels. He'll drop this down for Eckler.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 3.
Third and a yard. It's Daniel. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on third and 1.
That's another Washington.
Throwing now, Daniel. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now third and goal.
This one is pulled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Commanders 14, Broncos 7.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, knock him down at the 23-yard line. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. A run with Dobbins. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Big Johnny Newton there for the stop. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
They'll throw with Daniels. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and short, and it's Daniels. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
That's good for Washington. First down.
Here's Eckler. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Sack Allen. He gets in to pick up sack number 18 now on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. One up near the 28. First time they've looked his way tonight.
It's a gain of 10.
Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Denver.
To throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's Dobbins. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Broncos.
Now it's Dobbins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Throwing is Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. In for the sack. That's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year.
3rd and long.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing is Daniels. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes. That's the linebacker, Alex Singleton. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Tress Way now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. 2nd and 7.
A 2-yard gain.
Back
Brings
to
up
throw
second
is
down
Nix.
at the 30-yard
That's
line.
caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Number 14, Portland.
First and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's Nix to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He connects with Mims. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's third down.
Nix from the gun on third down. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll throw. It's Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a very happy Thanksgiving weekend. As we wrap up the month of November, let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And here it's the Tennessee defense that steps up. They force the fumble, they scoop it up, and instead of giving up points, they're scoring points all the way the other side of the field. Touchdown, scoop, and score. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's the rookie first-round draft pick, Omarion Hampton. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Bills win their second straight, and they do it in style. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. To see who can come out with a hot hand as this second half is about to get underway. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense is going to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. On play action, Daniels, and he can't hang on. Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He takes off. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Washington. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The second down throw is incomplete. Third down, they need 5.
Brings up third and 5.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That one complete to Brown. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run it here with Robinson. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. To throw is Daniels. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season. Here's first and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Offside. Defense.
Now Gay for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead.
21, Broncos 7.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's
second down. Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 32. And the Broncos first down.
Now a give up the middle. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop. On second down, it's Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 7 yards to go.
Throw it. Nix. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This is fielded inside the 5. Ooh! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Daniels. Forced out left. Off he goes. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Alex Singleton there on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle.
Brings up
It's second and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Washington.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Daniels. There he goes again. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard
Down
line.
at the 12. It's first and 10. Here's a designed run. He'll run again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Daniels to throw on second down. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To Noah Brown. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Brings up fourth down and 1.
So, instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. His kick is good. And the Commanders are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
their own 28.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Denver.
They'll give it to Dobbins. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down by Von Miller.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He's got his man downfield, it's Debo. You talk about flipping the field out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for a Commanders.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And you'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's the safety, Talon Noah Hufanga on the tackle. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Throwing is Daniel. Trip on there, he's got Ertz. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And the Washington
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Commander's 1st down. They'll throw with Daniels. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Throwing now, Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. To the goal line and in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commander. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Commanders 31, Broncos 10. Matt Gay to kick
So
off
after the
Washington.
touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
15. First down, Broncos.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. We'll go play action with Nix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Third and a long way to go. Back to throw is Nix. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
31. Broncos 17.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. On play action, Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10.
Down and 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Commanders about to send this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own
the Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Eric Hendricks. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with second and long, third and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down. Nix from the gun on third down. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Play action. Here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
On second down, it's Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Washington.
12 yards. That's good for a Washington Commanders. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Daniels. It's a gain of 8. That's another Washington.
The first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Daniels. There's that man again. Another catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up
now it's 2nd and 1.
At the 12-yard line.
Off the zone read, Daniels going to hang on to it. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
That's another Washington first down.
To throw is Daniels. Rush comes. They're setting up the screens. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
At the 1-yard line.
Throwing is Daniels. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. That's going to be blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
The 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 3rd down and 3.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Denver.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play.
Working out of the gun. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Nix gonna throw for it. That's gonna be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but Slim Meadow went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
They'll run with Robinson, and he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Another run here for Robinson, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. Bushes here, we have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
It's 4th down.
The Commanders set to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Back to throw is Nix. And they go backwards here again. But defense stands tall, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.